Hello, I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am the founder and CEO of Speak Excellent English. Thank you so much for joining me today as I read Hero Dad Saves Baby Son from Wild Dingo. A father in Australia is being hailed as a hero after saving his baby son from the jaws of a wild dingo. The baby was dragged from his camper van on Australia's Fraser Island on Friday. His father awoke and heard his son's screams outside. He rushed to his son's aid and dragged his son from the dingo's jaws. He also fought off other animals in the pack. The 14-month-old baby boy was rushed to hospital and underwent surgery for a fractured skull and deep cuts to his neck and head. Doctors report he is now in a stable condition and is expected to make a full recovery. The father said, "Our son is doing well. We ask the media to please respect our family's privacy while we focus on our son's recovery." The recent attack on the infant boy is the third such incident this year. Fraser Island residents are worried that the attacks could threaten the island's heritage status. Long-term resident Hannah Robinson said many visitors did not realize they should not camp in unfenced areas with children under the age of 12. She said there was not enough education about how to be aware of the threat of the animals on the island. She added, "We have been calling for a visitor center for years. This is one of the most visited national parks, and there is nobody around to give people information about what they can and cannot do. People who do the wrong thing are either naive or stupid." Now, if you read this and listened to me, words that are important are father, hero, jaws, screams, animals, hospital, skull, cuts, doctors, recovery, recent, infant, resident, heritage, education, island, national park, wrong, and naive. As your coach, I'd like for you to practice trying to put something of a summary together using as many of these words in the chat as possible. An example of what the conversation might sound like would be this. In a recent article, there is a park, it's a national park, where people are encouraged to be careful about visiting there, especially if they have small children or infants. In this particular scenario, a small child was captured by some type of animals. The baby did scream, and the parent, the father of the child, is considered a hero because he approached the animal and snatched his baby from the jaws of the animal. The animal had fractured the skull of the baby. The baby was turned over to the hospital, and the thought that recovery will be successful. Doctors are saying that children should not visit this park in an unfenced area, especially. More education should be given, and people who visit parks where wild animals roam are either naive or they just don't have the right information. Having the wrong information suggesting that almost any place is safe on an island is not a good idea. So that was what I remember from reading this recent article. Thank you so much for listening. Please make your comments in the chat box, and I will respond to all responses. Until my next post, I'm Dr. Priscilla. Bye for now.